Hey everyone, and welcome to another meeting of the Tropical Rum Society. I'm Matt, and today we're looking at a spiced rum with some nice ingredients. It's Red Leg's Pineapple Rum, infused with vanilla, ginger, and caramelized pineapple. So let's get straight into it. Red Leg is a brand from the UK who imports rums from the Caribbean, so all the different islands, and they blend them together and then infuse them with different things depending on which rum they're making. It's named after the Caribbean native red leg hermit crab. The brand reckons that this hardy little crab embodies the spirit of just going with the flow and a laid-back island lifestyle that they're trying to emulate with their rums. Red Leg has a few different spiced rums. So they have a traditional spiced one, they've obviously got this pineapple one, they've also got a banana, and one that they call a tropical rum, which I don't really know what's in that. I mean, like, if you've already got traditional spiced and some pretty fruity ones, is it just all of them together? Maybe we'll look at it in the future and find out. But today, we're looking at the pineapple one. There's not a huge deal of backstory I can tell you about this one, so we'll just go with the basics. It's 37.5% ABV. It's a pineapple-based spiced rum. It's got vanilla and ginger, and that's basically what it says on the label. This pineapple rum is built on top of their base traditional spiced rum. So they've got those notes of vanilla and ginger, and then they stack on top of that with some caramelized pineapple, which sounds pretty fantastic to me. So let's take a look at it and start getting to tasting it, because I'm quite keen to see what it's like. In terms of its appearance, this label here is probably not what you would see if you were to look it up right now. I think I kind of got a little bit of an older style of their bottle when I picked this one up. It was in the clearance section, so they might have just been trying to push out those last few bottles of this style of label before they brought the new ones in. But I kind of like it. It's got a fun, cartoonish style of design to it, a few metallic accents that look quite nice, and overall, I think it ties in quite well with the color of the rum. Speaking of the color, time for a pour. And we have a cork top to this one, so it's always fun to pop those off. And then pop some in the bottle. Not too much though. That should do it. All right, and then I do love putting the cork back in and just, nice. It's got a light golden straw kind of color to it. It's very standard, but it is very appealing, so let's give it a bit of a nose. I'm immediately hit with those notes of vanilla and ginger. It's very smooth, a little bit creamy. Lots of pineapple in there as well, but I wouldn't say that it stands out above the crowd. Also, that pineapple's not bringing in a huge deal of sweetness. It's not like a fresh pineapple juice, but considering they're using caramelized pineapple, it makes sense that it's a little bit more on the savory side. The taste is a little bit thin, a little bit watery, but there's still a decent amount of flavor packed into that. There's a bunch of vanilla creaminess that blends in well with that pineapple. I'm getting some warmth from the ginger as well that's rising up from the back of my throat and right on the tip of my tongue, but it doesn't really taste like ginger. It's more of just a warming sensation. It's also tasting very light on the general spice side of things. There's really kind of those three key elements that are standing out. It packs a pungent burst of flavor up front, but it's not got a huge finish. It kind of just fades away very quickly. Overall, this is not a bad pineapple rum at all. It's definitely a lot stronger flavor than the previous pineapple rum that we've done on this channel. So quite pleased with how that is. Like, I'm happy to call that one a pineapple rum. It's a nice balance between sweet and savory, and although there's not quite as much spice as I would have expected based on the label, I kind of like that. I would happily sip on this for a while, and since I've still got some in here, I think that's exactly what I might do. So if you end up getting a bottle of this, let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, make sure you subscribe so you can join us next time, and otherwise I will see you in the next meeting.